Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Well done, welcome. I said well done. What am I saying well done for? We haven't started yet. Welcome to the official FUT Show. I've got my boy Brand Lad with me, a feature on the show. How you doing, mate? You all right?
Good, you? I'm real
Not
good.
too bad, mate. Not too bad. Looking very cool there, brother. I might try and
I'm chilling. Yeah, I'm chilling down the
But we've been talking about the FUT Show for a while, and I'm really excited for it to be here. We've got a new setup. We've got Cozy in the background doing his bits, aka Stato. It's going to be a nice, quick show. First and foremost, I want to thank all those viewers from our last show last week. We had Brand Lad give us some bits and bobs on the coaching side of things. Thank you, sir. How's your week been anyway?
Yeah, it's been good. It's been a bit too hot, but other than that, it's all right.
Very. We've got black t-shirts on. Great.
That's what I mean. Yeah, it's not the most ideal thing, really, is it? But
quality. Well, listen, we've got a really good show coming up now. We've got some exciting reviews. We've got some exciting announcements to make. We've also got giveaways. I mean, what would a show be without giveaways, eh? So we've got some FIFA points to win and to be won today. Absolutely today. So to be in a chance to win that, you've got to spam giveaway, #giveaway, as per the slide. Please get going ASAP. So I'm going to be talking about that throughout the show, and the winners will be announced at the end of the show. So without further ado, we've got some brilliant stuff coming up on the FUT Show. Now, what is the FUT Show? The FUT Show is basically talking about Ultimate Team. It's appeasing all our Ultimate Team lovers. And if you're a fan of FUT like we are, I know I certainly are. I know Brand Lad is. Haven't watched his TikTok reel, but you know, if you are and you need some tips and help, now this is a show to be. This is a show to be watching. We can offer you all of that stuff. And actually, believe it or not, it's funny how little a lot of FUT players know about their teams and their squads. So Brand Lad's going to help me out with a few players. We are on a season of giveaways, not just within our setting, but also within FUT Champs. We've got shapeshifters, we've got footies, we've got all these special cards. But Brand Lad has come with 3 particular cards, 2 of which I have. Actually, 1 of which I have, 2 I don't. One of them is very, very scarce. And if you've got it, please call in and let us know how the card feels. But listen, Brand Lad, welcome to the show, mate, again. We're going to be talking a little bit about this. But how do you feel about, talking about these players? And how do you feel about being at this stage of the game?
I mean, obviously it's July. People can say it's a little bit boring at this point, but I feel like, I don't know, footies has changed it up a little bit now as well. Footies has kind of spiced the game up, but shapeshifters as well. I don't know. I think it's still all right. I mean, it is July and everyone can say, new FIFA, but we've still got months away, so we've got to do something, haven't we? Absolutely,
mate. And like that's the most apt comment I've heard today on FUT Chat. Listen, I was doing co-ops with James Cames, CEO PGS yesterday. Actually, before that, and I know we've been collecting tokens, the summer tokens. I don't know how many you've gotten so far, but I mean, he managed to get 36. Now, 36 gets you icon moments, 94 plus. So we share screened it. We sat there. I was thinking, all right, wait, Xavi. It's going to be Desai Xavi or bloody whoever it is. Excuse my French. But he actually managed to tie. He managed to cop Pele. Now, I'm not being funny. Wow. Pele, 99 Pele.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, listen, people could say it's boring at this stage of the game, but you and I know that anybody would want 99 Pele.
And
it's still going to be flossing, sending pictures to all their friends in July.
Posting that everywhere.
You know what I mean? So, right, we've got these 3 players we want to talk about. Which players are they then, Brand Lad?
So we've got Cordoba, Ronaldo, and Bale. 2 shapeshifters, 1 end of an era.
Yeah. Cool. This is a live show, so there'll be a lot of things happening that even Brand Lad's not expecting. But before we talk about the 3 reviews, we're going to be having the goal of the week. Now, one of our newest functions or newest segments on the show is goal of the week. This will be chosen by our viewers, and that will be shown at some point during the show. In actual fact, we're going to do that now. We're going to do that now, and then we'll start the review. So if we can show our picks for goal of the week, please, Cozy, that'd be great.
Yo. What's up? Yeah, this is for the players. Gonna play PGS, who you gonna tell?
Come on, tune as well. What's going on? We switched it up. PGS. All right. Cozy, I'm not being funny, mate. What are you doing in the goals of the week? This was a great goal, though. Great goal. So we had 3 good goals. If you do believe you can score better goals than that, then get your goals of the week in the Foot Academy chat, or just get them sent in to us. You can send it in to myself on Discord or Cozy. Cozy's the most popular guy on Discord anyway, so it's probably best to send it to him. But there's some good goals. So we're going to be choosing the winners of that later, and you will be in charge of doing that. So please stay tuned. Right, Brandon, we're back to these reviews, sir. Right, so the first card we're going to talk about is CR7. Now, I'm not being funny, mate. I know for a fact I'm never packing this card. So what is the point of talking about him? Well,
Yeah,
the point
it's
is
one of those.
shapeshifter. It's what is it? A 5-star? Is it a 5-star? 5-star?
5-star,
4-star?
4-star, yeah, 5-star,
Right.
4-star.
So I mean, talk to me about this card, mate. I mean, it's LW. What are the benefits? I mean, there are benefits of having this card, but what's so special about it?
Well, for starters, I actually don't have the card. I use my mate's account to use the card because, again, I'm not as fortunate as some of these to get this card. This card's crazy, exactly. And if anyone actually has this card, I'd love to know. But yeah, obviously a CR7, he's crazy on the game. But I always say with CR7, it's gameplay. If you have bad gameplay, well, like one day, he's a completely different player in the game sometimes. But yeah, obviously he is 99 rated. So yeah, I don't know how much he is right now, but he was a lot when I done the review.
We've done the review. Excellent. Okay, well, without further ado, we're going to go straight into the review right now.
Today we'll be reviewing Ronaldo Shapeshifter's card. That's going for about 9.5 mil. So yeah, his in-game stats are looking crazy with the pace and shooting, 99. He's got a 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot, high-low work rates, and some of the links are looking nice. Fernandez, Diaz, Cancelo, and Rashford, and then many others as well. So yeah, the links are really easy. Right, boys, looking into the stats a little bit further in the traits. Obviously, the outside of the foot shot trait is very important for an attacker. It's a major difference. Obviously, all the other traits are very good as well, but yeah, focusing on the outside of the foot shot, you'll see in the clips. Yeah, it's big. It's a big trait. Looking at the stats, obviously crazy stats. I can't say the dribbling stats are reflected completely in game. I'll show more in the clips after, but yeah, I don't think they're completely reflected. We put an engine on him to get the 99 balance. Obviously, you could go for an artist as well, but yeah, the 99 balance with the engine. Obviously, the shooting, I think that's reflected throughout the gameplay. Pace, yeah, but obviously, yeah, I'll get into that more when the clips are on. But yeah, 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot, as I said, very good. High-low. High-low is very good work rates for a striker specifically, but also a winger. I wish I gave this card a 5-star weak foot, to be fair, considering he's 99 rated and going for 9 mil. Yeah, you definitely expect it to be 5-star weak foot, but yeah. So boys, with Ronaldo, obviously his finishing was lovely, always scoring goals for me, nice easy goals, winning headers as well. He won a few headers for me, but as you'll see here, volley again, top bins. Ronaldo's dribbling obviously did feel nice, but I will say it was only at specific times. Like obviously here I'm in and out, doing skills, feeling smooth. But like here, I go left and right, and obviously it feels a bit stiff. I think it just depends on the gameplay, because in this clip, I'm weaving in and out nice and smooth, and I bag. So honestly, with Ronaldo, I do think he's a bit of a gameplay player. If the gameplay's nice, he's feeling 10. If it's not nice, he is literally feeling like a bronze player, and that's the same with any Ronaldo card. Would I recommend you guys buying him if you had the money? If you have loads of coins, then yeah, have a bit of fun in July. But otherwise, I'd just go get yourself a Bale or a Ribery or someone a little bit smoother on the ball, or as good anyways for a lot cheaper.
Do you know what I've got to say, Brandon? That what you said about Ronaldo, I think that goes with all his cards.
Yeah, it does.
Especially, I would say his gold card. His gold card is still cracked for me.
Yeah.
I mean, I know pros are still using his gold card now at this stage of the game, but his card's always going to be like that. It's similar to, I would say, a Depay, where you have to put an engine on him. Why? He's not even tall. He's just stocky. But yeah, I think Ronaldo, that's probably what's going to put a lot of people off, especially with the value. If you're not packing his card, can't really see anyone going to spend 9 mil.
9 mil, yeah. I mean, if I put a pack open, I'll get him untradeable. I'm not going to be saying, no, he's on
obviously, you're not going to be exactly. You're going to be moaning.
Yeah, but if you have the coins, I suppose. But yeah, without that, I wouldn't myself anyways.
So, I mean, just for all the owners of this card, what would you say would be the best chemistry to have on him? I mean, I know what it is, but what would you say is the best? Because I know some players still, even with 99 pace and shooting, they'll bang a hunter on him.
Yeah, I was going to say, I actually do as well. Yeah, I do. Yeah, so,
And even an engine wouldn't. It's not really relevant because of the pace. But
pace.
I understand
Well,
agility.
I'll explain the reason to that. So basically, the best, well, from my opinion, I won't say it is the best, but the best in my opinion is the engine because it does the balance, and Ronaldo's balance it's always the same on every card. Foot is poor, and he'll fall over and all that sort of stuff. And the engine is the same for every card. I have his, I think it's his player of the month. His pace isn't even 99. I have him, and his pace isn't 99, but I still put the engine on it because I can't have him falling over left, right, and centre in the box. It will do my head.
Do you know I've got his? I think you talk about the 94 rated card, right?
The
month one.
Right now.
I've got that as well, and I mean, listen, I tried him. I've tried every chemistry with Ronaldo. I've tried Hunter, so I'm thinking, man, I need that pace. But when he starts dropping, you're thinking, mate. You can't be falling down like this, bro.
Yeah, you just turn left, right, and he just starts falling.
It's mad. Do you believe the shapeshifters have done a good job on him with this left wing card?
If I'm being brutally honest, probably not. Like I said in the review, I don't understand how you can have a 9 million coin player and he's not even got a 5-star week for.
Absolutely, that's a good point.
It's just like, what's going on there?
To be fair, this was like a bit of a bonus for us because we know we talked about it. We just said, look, it's highly unlikely someone's going to have this card.
Yeah, really unlikely.
So we move on. But for those that you do have him and you're struggling with how to use him or in gameplay or anything we've said resonates, by all means, engine is the best chemistry for him. In fact, that's across all his cards.
Definitely.
Just because of his balance. Nice one, Brian Lab. Right, we're going to go on to our next review, a player review, and that will be Bale, the man himself.
Good.
So talk to us a little bit about why you decided to do this one, and because I know a lot of people went out there and did this SBC very quickly. But in terms of in-game smoothness, and I would say him versus the Ronaldo card, what are your thoughts before we go into the review?
Well, if I'm being honest, I've played obviously with both Ronaldo now. I've done a FUT champs with Ronaldo. I've done a FUT champs with Bale. And Bale, I don't know what it is. Everyone will be like, oh, well, he's 9 mil. He's got to be better. But I honestly think Bale's better. I'm being like dead serious. Bale feels smooth. I could be having the worst gameplay and somehow Bale, 6'1", still feeling smooth on the ball, moving nice and swift. And he's just insane, really.
Nice. Well, I thought you'd say that. But before we talk about the chemistry and everything else about the player, let's go into the review.
Is my review on the end of era Bale card. It is crazy, got some crazy in-game stats, 5-star skills and unreal traits. So there's different links you can get with Bale, green links or just orange regular links, but the 2 links I've got are Hazard and Benzema, obviously very expensive players. I've been lucky to grab them, but there's the likes of Valverde, he's a lot of money at the moment, and then any La Liga player really, but looking into his traits, so obviously he's got the 5-star skills that we've covered and the 4-star weak foot. 9 games, 5 goals and 3 assists. Got to remember though, I have been playing in a new Shapeshifters Cup, so yeah, it's not full games. Look at the stats, crazy. But yeah, looking at the traits, that outside of the foot shot is one of the biggest traits in this game. And you'll see in the clips, it's crazy helpful. He don't seem to miss. And chemistry style, I've gone with finisher because I just don't think he needs anything else at all, really, other than maybe a little bit of boost on dribbling. You could go for a basic, get an all-round boost, but yeah, that's what I've gone with. This card does come to about 800k on Xbox, but this Friday we have summer swaps rewards, and if you are smart, you'll take the 85 times 20, and you could do Bale in no time. I will be playing Bale in left wing and striker in the 5-2-3. So yeah, let's get into the goals and clips. So as you can see here, Ronaldo just taking it down the wing. And watch Bale's movement at the back post. And obviously he's always beating them to the header, bottom bins. Here you'll see Bale's dribbling, nice and close. Shot cancel, left foot, top bins. This time Bale's on the right hand side, and I wanted to test the left stick dribbling. It's very smooth. His dribbling's a 10 out of 10.
Ooh.
Sends out player, sends him again, brings it into the middle, and we end up scoring. Here again, this is Ronaldo down the wing, Bale back post. This time I knock it down to De Bruyne and he scores. And then now, Bale's passing. I wanted to see Bale's crossing, and yeah, his crossing's a 10 as well. Back post to Ronaldo, Ronaldo knocks it down, and we finish. So yeah, this card for me, like I said many times, is a 10 out of 10. The 5-star skills are just, they come out so incredibly. It's so smooth. His height and his jumping make a big difference, and his outside of a foot shot trait as well. I mean, you can't go wrong with this card. It's definitely going to make this game a little bit more enjoyable now it's in July. But I recommend for everyone here to do this card.
Mate, okay, so I'm getting quite a few messages on this card. But before we go on to that, quickly, I'd like to shout out the chat. I'll be remiss if I didn't do that. So let's go for the chat. Team Spirit 5GS, hashtag giveaway. Okay, everyone's in for the giveaways. Speaking of which, if you just tuned in, welcome. How dare you? But we have some giveaways. FIFA points, all you got to do is spam hashtag giveaways throughout the whole show. And the winner will be announced at the end of the show in about 15 minutes or so. And hopefully going away with 2,200 points. But John Rowe, big up to you. Shout out to you, sir. Harvey, how you doing, mate? Lewis, welcome. Right, so Brandlad, talk to me, man. Now, I'm gonna before you go into the actual summary of what you just talked about. By the way, great review, and I love the boots at the end.
You.
It's quality. The boots, the emoji was bad. Mate, that video, he looks very slick. Now, somebody comes along and says CR7 shapeshifter, end of era Bell. Which one would you? I know it's a tough choice.
Yeah.
But which one would you recommend that they take?
Personally, I'd say Bale. I mean, the price difference as well is huge, isn't it? I mean,
massively. Go on, talk to me, man. I mean, listen, you've used him. I haven't had the pleasure. There's a few players that I know have used him, but sorry, I haven't. No. But do you know what it is? It's a time. I know. Wow. I know, but he's gonna get done. Him and what's his face? What's that midfielder? The end of the era midfielder for Fernandinho.
Fernandinho.
Yeah. So do you know what? Right, we'll talk about him later. But Fernandinho, I'm gonna do him and I'm gonna do Bell. But I just had at the time, man. I'm trying to do these tokens. I'm grafting. But no, listen, that the Bell, I've used this card. Obviously, I play co-op with James. And it's a very smooth card, but it's also swift acceleration for someone that tall.
Yeah, it's just like it don't work out right. It don't add up with his height.
It doesn't make sense. Like, you know how they've made him smoother and slicker than CR7.
Yeah, it's weird.
9 mil.
Very weird.
I mean, so in terms of the gameplay, I understand you did that for the video, but is this card top notch? Like, is this a proper top notch card? Yeah,
definitely. I mean, I'm still using him now. He's still in my team. He still sits in the starting 11. And if anything, since we've had the patch, obviously we had the patch recently. I don't know if you guys on here know about the patch, but we had the patch recently. So obviously a few things have changed. And I actually think since the patch, Bale's even improved. He still feels even better than what he was before. So
interesting. And what considering his height and his build, what chemistry would you say would be most apt to use for him?
See, now, obviously, since the review, I think the review was about a week ago, so I honestly would settle with a basic. Now, people might question that, but because of his stats being all between, now looking at in front of us, 99, 98, 97, 97, what a basic would do would just set each stat up by about 2. So it just gives him an all-round boost. And I actually have him on a basic now, so.
Right. Okay. Basic's fine. I mean, do you know what? Basic seems to be, and by the way, can I just say, why does a basic chemistry cost more than like 100?
Yeah, I know.
What the hell's going on?
People like me regret it after they put something else in it. Go buy it.
It's like, what is going on?
Yeah.
I mean, forget the fact that trying to get a cam into a CM is 5,000 coins.
I'm sitting there sniping a cam all day. Like, it's not.
Now we've got the most basic of chemistry. Basic. Going for like silly coins as well.
Yeah,
but anyway,
it's crazy.
You can expect anything in July. You know, so but this is a great card. I had to say I've used it myself. You know, even if you haven't got a La Liga team, it's still worth getting because you know if you've 100%. Done the James card, that's a good link as well.
Yeah, so, that's the other day. Daniel James, he comes into Bale now. So if anyone does it,
it's very good link. Very good link. But yes, let's keep going. Right. So our final review. Thanks a lot for that one, by the way, Brandon. For me, that was probably the best one. Some of the goals you scored, mate. Absolute liberty. I mean,
I did take the mick a little bit.
Absolute liberty. Jeez, I would have definitely thrown my PS5 out the window after that one. But let's keep it moving. I see the chat's getting spammed nicely because of our giveaway. Right. So our final player that we're going to review this evening is the man himself, Cordoba. Right. So I've got to say, just to introduce this card quickly before Brand Lad comes in, I think I can't remember what pack it was. I did an SBC and I basically packed him.
Yeah.
And when I packed him, I said to my mate, I was like, what's this? Because he didn't come in as a, he wasn't the first card. He was at the back. And I was I was like, bro, like, what's this? What am I going to do with this? And then I realized I've actually got a marquee Italian team. So yeah, he fits in nicely. But this is a brilliant card. I'm not an advocate, and Cozy will tell you, I'm not an advocate of playing fullbacks in CB. But for this card,
yeah, he does do the job there. He does.
Absolutely. But Brandon, listen, the floor is yours, sir. Talk to us about this card, please.
I mean, so again, this wasn't my card at first. I went onto another account, done their champs, and used this card, and yeah, it was crazy. I mean, I actually don't like many players in the Serie A, so there wasn't many links for it. But obviously, you got the Chiellini card. I don't know if you've done that, but there was an end of era Chiellini card, and yeah, that was top notch. So obviously, now you got this card, you got the link, and yeah,
absolutely. Also, in addition, just so you know, everyone knows, if they don't know already, this card. Am I right in saying the Foot Hero cards are a direct link to another Foot Hero card?
Yeah.
Green link, sorry.
Yeah,
it gives you green link to any player in that league as well. So it's still worth getting these Foot Hero cards if you haven't. I mean, we won't talk about Ginola. We'll talk about another time, but it's worth it. Right, let's go straight into the review.
Right.
So today we'll be looking at the Cordoba Shapeshifter card that's coming in about 240k, which is a reasonable price for this card. Yeah, he's got some crazy stats, 4-star, 4-star, and yeah, he's looking more like a fullback, but we'll get more into that. Looking at the links, obviously you've got the Chiellini card if you've done that, which is a crazy link in my opinion. You've also got Koulibaly if you didn't do that, or Delict. There's also the likes of Tonali or anything like that, because obviously he's a Serie A hero. So yeah, links 10 out of 10. So boys, looking at this card a little bit deeper, his traits, yeah, you could say there's not many, but he's a defender, so yeah, what do you expect? Stats wise, unreal, and I'd say they reflect very well in game as well, especially his passing was insane. Yeah, his links, Serie A hero, so you got your players like what he's shown, there's loads. His links are a 10 out of 10 for me. He's 5'8", high, 4-star, 4-star, so yeah, you could say you can't really play him centre-back. I played him centre-back in these clips at the end, and full-back, preferred him full-back definitely, but he'll do a job centre-half. He may lose a header or two, but that's about it. Realistically, with this card, you're getting what I mean, he's 250k, boys. He isn't going to be overpriced. He's not wasting loads of coins, and he is very, very solid. So yeah, we'll get into the clips, but yeah, this card does look very good, boys. This card's long passing is probably one of the best I've seen in a defender. It would actually just be insane every time I've done a long pass. I could have got thousands of clips of him doing this, but I didn't want to bore you. But yeah, he was insane with the long passing. Obviously, I wanted to get him defending as well. And the way he drops deep and is quick with it, and then wins the ball and plays it out, is unreal, to be fair. That was him at centre-half. This is him winning a header, so I just wanted to show 5'8" didn't really matter. But yeah, here's him on the ball again, and this time it's at fullback. And to be fair, this is what I meant by him being insane at fullback. The way he drives forward, beats a man, and then plays the ball out wide, it's just like ideal really for a fullback, a right back. So yeah, here again, he takes on a man, and to be fair, the left stick dribbling felt like I was with a Neymar or Vinicius. I'm not even exaggerating. He was so smooth on the ball. The way he just weaves in and out of players as a fullback is crazy. But yeah, boys, there's one fault with this card. If I was going to be picky, it would be his reach. And what I mean by that is just his length of his legs to get to an interception like that. But yeah, boys, this card is a 10 out of 10 to me. In my opinion, at right back, you can't get much better for the price he is as well. And the links. Yeah, definitely go and buy him.
Right, for just before we go into a summary of that review, for more reviews from Bren Lad, you can check him out on TikTok. His links will be in the chat shortly. And there's a whole load of them, slightly hinged with a little bit of banter as well in some of the reviews. But Cordoba, I mean, I think your review was spot on. I think for me, I'm one of these tiki-taka 1-2 touch players, so I do tend to do a bit of skills here and there. But for him, sometimes you keep your finger on the L2 button, you forget it's there, and you do something. He just comes out with these ridiculous moves for a defender. Yeah. But his passing is exponentially better than a lot of his fullback counterparts. Talk to me a little bit about what you feel he has above a lot of the other ones. I mean, we've got some good fullbacks there. We've got Trent, we've got James. We've got Guerrero.
Yeah,
so
James is obviously. I'll talk about that in a bit. But before James, there was obviously. There's Trent. There's no competition there. Cordoba's 10 times better than Trent. Trent, you turn with him, he's stiff. Cordoba, I feel like honestly, I could play him in midfield and I'd be happy with it.
Absolutely, mate.
Like I said, he was smooth turning. But his passing, I don't actually know what his long passing is. I can't quite see from here.
Pass is
But
84. It's 84, but I can't see the long passing. But the overall
yeah,
is 84, but I can't see the long
but it
passing.
was
Yeah,
just like, I don't know. His long passing's 91 from what I can see.
91. There you go.
Yeah, and that says it all really. Because I don't play long ball, but you get bored sometimes. You send an LBY, and he's just like, he does it every time. It's just like, what?
Absolutely. I was actually quite astounded as to how cheap he was. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's just a correlation with like how the market has just crashed anyway for this year. Yeah. But it's mad. I mean, this card last year would still be a mill now.
I think what it is, I think why his price is because obviously he's Serie A.
The links, yeah.
I mean, the links are good within that league, but if he's Prem, he's more in it. So
absolutely, I think the only person that would probably link with him in the Premiership is Diaz, but he plays on a different wing.
Oh yeah, Diaz a new card. But yeah. Side. Yeah, I just thought about that.
Exactly, unless you do the thing with. But you're right though. But I think a good thing that they did with regards to these foot heroes is obviously once they develop them, you can get the links.
Yeah.
And that helps a lot. The green links, especially if you don't have an icon, you can just throw one of these guys in there if you've got the right players around them. Exactly. Right. I mean, Brand Lad, I mean, these reviews are quality, but just for an extra bonus, because we're running out of time, just give me a quick overview of James, because I've got that card too, mate. And I'm telling you now, I've had to drop some big hitters for James, mate. Talk to me.
Cordoba, James, they're both right backs, and I had Cordoba, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll be using him every weekend. He's lovely, and I've done the James free objectives, so definitely get him done. He's for free, just takes an hour of your day. It's nothing major, absolutely. But he is honestly like different. He is different. I think he's crazy good. He's got a stocky build as well, so Mbappe's coming through, and James just shove him off. So,
yeah, definitely. Mate, I think I've got 8 full. I think I've got about 8 or 9 fullbacks.
That's what it is now. Everyone's just got loads of choices everywhere.
It's mad. But you could tell the difference between the fullbacks as well. I think for me, Theo and Claude Maurice are for me the best fullbacks.
I haven't used Claude Maurice, but Theo I know is good.
He's got an 89 shooting for a left back. What the hell?
He was good when he was in the midfield. I think that's one of the things. That's a tip here. This is a quick tip for anyone here. That always check what their previous special cards were like. So Claude Maurice, his previous special card, I think it was a Winter Wild card or something like that.
Winter Wild card, yeah. And
it was very good. So that will always come into the next card he has, because it's the same. It's still the same player. It's just different stats.
Absolutely. Exactly. No, I appreciate that. Right, we're going to break off quickly. Just to remind everyone, welcome to the show. If you're just joining, it's a bit late on, but welcome anyway. You've missed out on some of the hashtags that's going on, but just to bring you into what's happening is we're giving away 2,200 FIFA points. Yes, it's giveaway. So to be in a chance of winning, you have to spam hashtag giveaway. Please keep doing that. I'm not going to bother doing it because I'm not going to win it. So
I would have been if I weren't in this.
I know you would have. You would have been on the show, definitely. But sorry, we're going to go quickly into the chat. Wow. Okay, I left the chat with 10 messages. It's like 300 messages now. So everybody's spamming, which is great. But I want to talk about, so we've got some special announcements to make. Quickly, I want to go into some of our sponsors. I want to talk about controller mods. So controller mods are doing a customized PS5 controller with PGS Bespoke, obviously. If you want a chance of getting that, please go onto their store. And I think it's PGS 10 for a discount. If you type PGS 10, the code PGS 10 in, you get it. I don't know what the discount is. I don't know how much it is, but it's considerably less than if you had to pay full price.
I think Colsey said it was 10% from what I can remember. He said
10%.
Yeah.
Hence PGS 10. So yeah, can't remember the full amount of the actual controller, but it's definitely worth having. A few people have copped it so far. Showing off. So go and get your own. Also, I want to shout out to Z Game Energy. Z Game Energy, if you'd like to. Z Game Energy, any drink made by gamers for gamers. If you're interested in getting involved in that, please go on their site. Again, I think there's a code you can put in to type in to get a discount, basically. So without further ado, we are going to keep it moving. We want to decide who the winner of our goal of the week is. So I'm not sure if we have the spamming is going crazy.
Is it?
But we're going to do a winner of our goal of the week. So just to kind of remind ourselves, we're going to play the goal of the week again. There's three entries. A few of them you'll remember who they are and recognize who they are, but let's see who they are, please. We're going to select the winner out of these three.
Yo, What's up? Yeah, this is for the players. PGS, when you gonna play? PGS, who you gonna tell? PGS.
All right, let's go. Okay, so those are the 3 goals again. It wasn't me that sang the tune, by the way, in case anyone's wondering. So, so we got those 3 goals. Right, we're gonna vote. We need votes, guys. So we can vote. First goal, Clang Banger. He's actually a previous winner of one of our tourneys. Second goal, the name needs no introduction. Cozy Gaming 007. And the third entry is J Kamez 333. We all know who that is. Right, so please get your votes going now. I'm going to come back in the next 5 minutes to announce the winner. But before we do that, actually, I want to talk a little bit about the FUT 23. So I don't think there's news yet, but there's quite a few things coming out in terms of FUT champs or FUT in general for 23. So they're talking about, for instance, the Pro Club is going to be turned into there's 100 levels. On FUT as well, apparently they're getting rid of things like injury, the special cards for injuries or contracts. I never really understood those contract cards anyway. I mean, what's your thoughts on that, Brendan?
I mean, I've seen there's obviously the contract, and there's also, I think, the position modifiers are getting removed as well.
Okay.
But I see that on Twitter.
Yeah.
But the contracts, I mean, it's like the fitnesses that we used to have. It's just, we don't need it, do we? Like, it's just not needed anymore.
I don't understand the point of that. It's just more money making exercises, really. But I've never actually bought a contract.
No,
so
neither. I mean, I'm sure quite a lot of people have to, but we.
Yeah, exactly. It's just weird. So yeah, there's a few things coming, but obviously as the show progresses in the coming weeks, we've got a few new things coming up. So footies, how are you getting on the footies, Brandon?
With the new promo.
Yeah, with the new promo.
I mean, obviously tonight, I don't know if anyone's seen 6 p.m. content. Havertz come out as a footies card, and I've done him already. So
you've done him already?
Yeah, I've done him earlier when we were talking. I've done
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Away. Oh, so, wicked. Cool. So we got.
But he does look good, to be fair.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I'm assuming there's a review coming up soon on that one then.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. Yeah. Within the next 2 days, I'll be doing a review on it.
Check that out, Brandlad TikTok. You can't miss those reviews, mate. Honestly. Right. So we want to announce our goal of the week winner. Cozy's going to give me the answer shortly. I'm pretty sure.
Who would you be voting for?
Me. Do you know what? I've got to say, it's got to be the first goal for me.
Yeah, I'm going to say the exact same. I didn't want to go first, but it's the first goal. The
first goal for me was, you don't score overhead kicks regularly in this game. I mean,
I don't even score them, and I get 24/7. So,
do you know those community objectives? You know where it says score overhead kicks? How many you got?
Yeah.
I got 2.
I don't think I've got any. I actually
in a whole year.
Seriously.
So right, okay. So the official winner of our goal of the week is Clang Banger. Well done, mate. That was a great goal. And I know you were one of our previous tourney winners as well. So congratulations, well done. We still got to get you on the show, and we hope to do that soon. Right. So without further ado, we're coming to the penultimate period of our show, where we now have to decide who the winner of our FIFA points are. But before we do that, I'd like to thank Brandlad for coming on and doing a review for us on all these games. This guy is a don of FIFA, so don't mess about. You know what I mean? And we've got plenty more shows coming up. Please check him out on TikTok. Look at the reviews. Any questions you have, any tips you want to put in there or give us, please give us a chat. We're going to be back soon, talking about the same issues with our FUT. We'll give you some tips. I know within our chats, a lot of people are saying, "Look, Isaac, we'd like to have some tips about gameplay." So, Brandlad, it's a little project there for you, man. Some tips on gameplay.
Yeah, I don't mind people messaging me
there you go.
As well. So.
See, and it's all free as well. It's free. It's a free service. Right. I don't want to be remiss in not mentioning our jersey as well. So as you all probably know, PGS have launched the PGS team jersey. Obviously, yours truly is going to get one of those very, very soon. You know. But these jerseys are doing bits. So if you want, if you want a part of it, get involved. We're going to drop the link in the chat. Information on how to purchase.
They're looking good, to be fair. They actually are looking real good. I like the colours black and gold.
Jerseys are brilliant. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely, you got your name in the back. Obviously, Pedrinho looks very nice in the back of these ones. That'll be good. But yeah, so please get involved. In terms of the costs, I do believe that there are discounted elements to it. But for more information, please get in touch, and you'll be able to be signposted to where you'll be able to get them. Grab these teas because they are going to become unbuyable very, very soon, and you won't get it anywhere else. Right. So, without further ado, we would like to announce the FIFA points winner. Oh, you getting shouted out here, Seb Wen. I'm sure that's one of your fans, mate.
Oh, yeah,
nice one, Brand lad. Doing bits on that one there. Right. So, Cozy, are we ready to discuss who's going to win these FIFA points? I mean, I wish it was me, to be fair, because I know there's some contents. I want to buy some packs.
Someone spammed giveaway a few times and they're opening packs later. It's like,
yeah. Exactly. Right. So listen, guys, thanks for tuning in today to the first ever maiden FUT Show. The reviews, I know you all have some of them cards, and I'm hoping that we've offered you some tips. But as the show progresses, like I said, we've got gameplay tips. We've got many other players to review. And like Brad said earlier, there's a few new players in the content. But without further ado, just want to announce our winner. And you will be receiving your FIFA points tonight.
Oof.
Or at least you'll be receiving... Cozy will get in touch with you to give you your FIFA points. And the winner is, without further ado, Ross Ellis. Well done, mate. You spammed the most hashtag giveaways. I have never seen that many spams going on there, mate. But well done. I hope you show that much energy in our next show if we don't have any giveaways. Absolute quality. Well, listen, guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. I'd like to thank Cozy for doing all the great work behind the scenes. Brand lad, listen, I need your autograph, sir. So send that over. First class post, please. But we look forward to giving you some more tips and foots coming up. So, but thank you for tuning into the FUT Show and have a great evening, guys.
See you later.